Albuquerque is high on the priority list for the Department of Justice. The Fed said so many people were dying at the hands of Albuquerque police that the federal government sued the city.
The Albuquerque Police Department engages in a pattern or practice of use of excessive force.
7 years ago, after a battle in court, the Fed struck a deal with the city of Albuquerque.
That settlement agreement called for APD to make about 300 policy and operational changes and to hire an independent monitor to oversee the department and make sure those changes were happening.
This man, Dr. James Ginger, is the independent monitor.
I'm fairly optimistic. I'm not impatient.
The ACLU thought he was a good pick.
He was by far and away the best applicant for this role that the city received.
Starting in 2015, the city agreed to pay Ginger's company, Public Management Resources, $4.5 million over 4 years to oversee reforms at APD. Since then, the contract has been extended another 2 years, and it is up again for renewal this year.
I'm trying to sound the alarm here that, we're in year 6 of a 4-year contract.
Target 7 uncovered documents revealing the city has paid the independent monitor's company $7.5 million over 6 years, and his yearly pay has recently increased.
Just looking at the city's checkbook that's available on the city's website, it shows during the original 4-year contract, he made about $4.5 million. Over the past 2 years, he's made about $3 million. The city attorney says Dr. Ginger wanted more money because he says more work needed to be done.
We went back and really negotiated as best as we can, but ultimately at the end of the day, all those expenses are ordered by the courts.
Under Ginger's contract, the city can challenge his fees. They have not done so. The city is now paying Ginger's company $1.5 million a year. One requirement of his job is to write quarterly reports after reviewing instances of use of force within the department and grade the progress. His last report says APD, quote, failed miserably in its ability to police itself and that it was, quote, going through the motions. This is the city's response.
I disagree with some of the adjectives used in the report, but there's no disagreeing with the data.
The ACLU claims the city dropped the ball.
All of the blame for the lack of progress lands squarely with the city. There's no evidence, none whatsoever, to suggest that Dr. Ginger has moved the goalposts in any way.
Target 7 wanted to know why Dr. Ginger said APD was not making progress. We went by the address for his company listed on his website.
Hi, yeah, I'm looking for the Office of the Independent Monitor. Do you know what that is?
I don't know what that is.
Workers at the office complex said they were aware of employees who worked there for the independent monitor, but they weren't there.
Is this the Office of the Independent Monitor?
This is?
We also called them.
Is this where we can normally find him? Does he work out of this office?
Sir, we don't provide interviews to the media.
It was explained to us that the office is only open to the public by appointment only. Ginger did call Target 7 the next day. He didn't say much, but pointed us to the line in the agreement with the city that prohibits him from speaking with reporters. But he does communicate with the city attorney. So we asked him how long the police department will be under the monitor's watch. The city attorney says his contract will be extended. So what will he be paid?
We haven't started having those discussions yet.
The president of the police union and a city councilor worries about the time and money spent on one man.
I think that's an incredible amount of money that is on the shoulders of our taxpayers.
And the self-interest he has is to find fault to keep the city's checkbook open.
The city provided Target 7 documents showing the entire cost of reforming APD so far has cost $20 million. That's considering the cost of adding more staff, more training, and more equipment. The ACLU says it's a worthy investment, saying the price of the monitor is saving taxpayer money because the city will ultimately save money on settlement costs from people and families shot by police.
We should invest millions of dollars in getting that done. This department has a long history and many cycles of violence within the community, and we still haven't corrected it yet. This is the opportunity to finally get the department that Albuquerque deserves.
But how long will the city continue to pay Ginger's company to oversee reform?
According to what my opinion is, working here, I think we're probably another 6 years away from accomplishing this goal.
The court order governs what happens, and someone, whether it's Dr. Ginger and his company or someone new, will continue to get paid until the Albuquerque Police Department lives up to the changes agreed in the settlement with the Department of Justice. For Target 7, I'm Nancy Laughlin.